Good evening and welcome everybody, and welcome to there's a couple of Facebook pages that's connected with us tonight as well, so welcome to you. Unfortunately, it hasn't gone to the Miniature Buses site. There's been a technical hitch there, but then again, there always is a technical hitch on these shows, isn't they? So we've got a fabulous lineup for you tonight. I've got a lot of guests with me. And pretty much everyone's going to share something as well, because this is all about sharing and sharing and caring. And yeah, so I am looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. Reading the comments before we went live, and there's certainly a lot of comments in there, and quite a few that's made me smile as well. So anyway, let's get on and introduce our guest, shall we? So who's there? Well, I've got somebody next to me here right now. Mark.
So good evening, everybody. Sorry, I got a bit teared up with the countdown timer. I haven't seen that in a long time. So yeah, good evening, everybody. Thanks for having me on, Dave. And yeah, can't wait to see you catch up.
You're welcome, Mark. Thanks for being here. And then somebody else I've been on for a long time on my labs, and that's Steve. Hello.
Hello. Hiya. Thank you for inviting to the show, and yeah, a few updates and a new model kit to show people. But yeah, looking forward to it.
Brilliant. I'm looking forward to it as well, Steve. Thanks for coming. And then this guy's been on quite a few times, and he's on most people's lives, and that is Jolly Dave.
Yep, good evening, everybody. Thanks for having us on, Dave. We're doing another cracking show today. Let's get on.
Let's hope it is, yeah, let's hope it is. Thanks for coming along. And then somebody else that I've been on for a long time, and that is a very good friend of ours, and that is Chris Davis Weld.
Hello, Chris. How are we?
Oh, not so bad. What are you like, Chris? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Jolly good. And you've got something to show us as well, haven't you?
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, okay, jolly good. Okay. Right. And I think we've got somebody else in here as well. I saw him a couple of days ago. Hello, Dano.
Hey, thank you for having us.
You're all right. Yeah, you're welcome. And welcome to First Time on Mara. And hopefully you've got something to show us as well tonight, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hopefully you are. All right, I can't get my microphone working properly up to now. So, and then last but not least, and one of the best builders I know around Parkworks, especially, and that is Alex. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, thanks for having me on, Dave. I don't think I've actually ever been on one of your shows yet.
Oh,
not your personal update videos or anything.
Oh, I thought you had done.
I might have done. I've not like remember. I don't think so, because I think you started it when I was having a bit of downtime.
Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, that could be.
But yeah, nice to be here. So yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for coming along. And yeah, so there's 7 of us tonight, believe it or believe it not. So, and what is it you were saying, Chris, about 7?
The Magnificent 7.
The Magnificent 7, yeah, of course. Well, I've got a little bit of sad news for you, and that is that this will be the last time that I'll be having more than 6 guests on, and that is because I'm taking the StreamYard or something similar to a different level, and I'll be having probably 4 guests at a time maximum, and then spreading them out as the weeks go by. So, but yeah, so let's enjoy it, shall we? While we can.
Yeah,
so, I do believe Paul. So that can.
I don't know where the feedback's going. Darren, you got your headphones in.
I can put them in.
It could be demo, but
I just turned your mic for the feedback stopped.
Oh, feedback.
Yeah, it's Dano.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, we've just had a, yeah.
Pop your earphones in, and then we'll go from there. Okay, right. So I'm going to ask Horlicks tonight to do the chat for me, if you wouldn't mind, please. And then we'll have a look at a few bits that I got for Christmas, because I've got a few people to say a big thank you to. So take it away, Horlicks.
Okay, so gold star goes to Mark Mods today. Good evening, everybody.
Hello, Mark.
All right, Mark.
Hello, Mark. And then bronze is Penny's Pit Stop. Well, Mark got up early to beat you, laugh out loud.
Hello, Penny.
So, yeah. And silver goes to Andrew Jones. Hello, Andrew.
Hello, Andrew.
We've got Yorkshire Crafter. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Julie.
Hello, Julie. Dano Builds.
Hello, Dana. Still got a bit of feedback, I think, now.
Yeah.
There we are.
My headphones,
Cameras
when I
not
plug them in, I don't get any sound anymore.
Right. Dana says it's his headphones. When he plugs them in, they don't get any sound.
We've got Fleetwood J.
I'll be back in a minute. Go get the other pair.
Okay, Dana.
Fleetwood J, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is okay and looking forward to seeing updates on your buses.
Yeah, hopefully good.
Thank you very much, Fleetwood. Yeah, thanks for joining us.
We got Chris say, hello, everyone. We are ready for a bit of. Are we ready for a bit of fun?
Yeah, why not? We've
A bit of this.
done the Macarena tonight instead.
The Macarena, is that one? This one you're going to like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horlicks, you've switched cameras.
Oh, do you know what? I'm having real technical difficulties with this camera doing its own thing.
That's all right, as long as we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris say, hello, everyone. Are we ready for a bit of fun after a cold and wet week?
Yeah, it's been not a very good week at all, has it really? Oh, got some dogs in the background.
We've got P40F20. Hi, all. And what does Dave say have in store for us? Stay tuned.
Yeah, yeah, I was watching you on Penny's show last night, because I do actually watch Penny's show and all the other bits and pieces if I get time. So, and yeah, what have I got from tonight's show? And, oh, is it behind me? Oh, it could be.
That's a secret behind you.
And then P40F20 says, it's old, it has seats, it has windows, and it's very rare.
Yeah.
Okay. And then P40 again, oh, and it fits under a tea towel.
Yeah. Now, you could be right there. You could be right, because there is a tea towel on there, look.
That looks like there might be two on there.
Before you show it, Dave, I just want to share screen, because I think I might have guessed it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there is something really wrong with this computer.
Oh, yeah, it's gone off your camera again.
It keeps knocking my camera off. Okay, so then we've got Chris say, well, then I guess, well, all them guesses are correct, P40.
They are most correct, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warren James, hi all.
Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren. Dave Mack, good evening all.
Hello, Dave Mack.
Yeah. Hi, Dave. Matt.
Andrew, Pascal having a cuddle with his mummy.
Oh, bless.
Nice.
And then we've got John's model making, evening all.
Hello, John. Model making.
Hi, John.
We've got P40F20, nice shirt, Geordie Dave.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to give us a 12, Dave?
Yeah, come on.
If you on the catwalk,
Now we all want one, don't we?
hey, Dave, you'll be on the catwalk.
It will, yeah.
We've got P40F20, Dave. The audio has a lot of echoing in it. Is that been resolved now? I think that should be okay.
Yeah,
Hopefully it should
started.
be okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
David Bassett, good evening, Dave Say, Chris Davies, Daniel Bills, and Horlicks.
Oh, Dave.
Hello, David. Thanks for
David.
joining us.
Dave 2, Mark's Mods, and Steve O.
Yeah.
David Bassett says Pepsi says hi to you all.
Hello,
Yeah.
Pepsi.
Verwayne says hi all.
Hi,
Hi,
everyone.
Darren.
Hi,
Thanks
Darren.
for joining us.
Fleetwood J says bad feedback here watching on my TV. Yeah, that should be sorted now.
Yeah, it should be sorted, hopefully.
Yeah, Verwayne says hi all again. That's fine. And
Hi.
Verwayne, looking forward to the reveal.
Okay, yes, big reveal. Yeah. Before we go there, though, I've got to bring you up to speed on my Routemasters, which is what this main program is all about, really. Seeing as I'm broadcasting out to the Routemaster group and all those that join in for updates on my Routemasters, or mine and Christine's Routemasters, actually. So yeah, where can I start? Well, I can start by saying my last update was about a month ago, and I updated, and I think there was a Christmas tree behind me, and I think my East Yorkshire bus was behind me too on the shelf about a month ago. So, and I'm sad to say that because of Christmas and because I've decorated in this dining room, and we've had an awful lot of work to do in the dining room, and we've had an awful lot of things happen in that month. And one of them things to happen is that Christine, my wife, hasn't been very well. So my main concern is obviously looking after Christine and making sure she's all right, and running the home as well. So I've got to apologise that there isn't an awful lot of update from our Routemaster, but we will have a look at it. Okay.
And just before you do that, Dave, I'm really sorry. I'm just going to quickly disappear for a minute. I'm just going to restart this machine and come back because the camera's not liking it something.
Okay, I just had a thought as well. I think Mark was on about doing a screen share on what he thinks it might be.
Right.
You want me to do that now then?
Go on then.
Hang on. Share screen.
So if I say it might be and it might not be. Oh, look at that. Look at that, eh?
That's nice.
I wonder what that is. Well, you'll have to wait and see, won't you?
I know.
Sierra on me guessing on. I think I know what it is.
I know as well.
Hey, you'll have to wait and see, won't you? So
It was
anyway,
the very, very first one.
let's have a quick look at my East Yorkshire Routemaster, and I'll just change the camera over so then we'll go to that. Hopefully, I've got no lighting problems tonight.
Just
So-
to let you know, Dave, we had a problem broadcasting to Facebook, but I've fixed it.
Oh, thank you, Mark. That's much
No problem.
appreciated. So here we are. Yeah, there's back end of Christine's bus there, and that's on the Lazy Susan. And this is on the other Lazy Susan. This is on the Lazy Susan that Verwayne bought me. Thank you very much, Verwayne, for that. It's become an invaluable part of my building and painting as this little Lazy Susan. It's
Nice.
so easy to just turn this bus around and we can get to it and we can touch all the painting up that we need to do. And even if you're working on the centre of the bus, there's plenty of room to work along the centre there, and it doesn't actually push round until you push it at one corner like that. So, and it does move very, very easily too. I think I've said before that these, when they're completed, they are 16 kilograms in weight. So, and that's on the David Buckingham base. So 16 kilograms, you try and work that out with how many bags of sugar it is. Try and get them on your arm and lift them. So yeah, that's how heavy they are. And well, I don't know whether you can tell or not, but I'm moving it around with one finger.
Every
So-
16 bags of sugar, that will.
So it's very easy to move around.
Yeah.
Then, so the update on this one is that I got this side completely finished. Apart from, I haven't put the indicators and the mirrors on, and I haven't put the wipers on, and I haven't used the Harshette adverts. I got some adverts from Peter Curtin, and I got a selection of adverts, and he gave me one or two as well. So these adverts are on magnetic strips, so we can actually take them off. I'll put them back on. And my idea is that I'm going to make some on the magnetic strips so that they actually look different every time they're shown in public. The other side of this hasn't been completed yet. I've got all these top and bottom panels to do and all the paint work. So I cannot do the paint work because the weather is really, really against me. It's just winter weather, too damp, too wet, too cold for my paint. So a bit of patience is needed. I've had them stored away for Christmas and everything. They've been nice and safe and packed up nice and tight. So, and I still haven't got anywhere with a display case yet. So I'm still looking for a display case, and I want a bow-fronted one that's about 1 meter wide. Okay, and then I can fit all 3 buses in, and that eventually is going to go under our telly in our front room. I do believe, with some lights in, so it will display them nicely in there. And that'll be in the winter time, and then in the summertime, we'll be boxing them up in bespoke crates that we're going to have made. And these bespoke crates will be able to transport them to the shows that we want to take them to. So that's the update on that one. And I'll give you an update on Christine's one in a moment. But for now, we'll go back to the chat and we'll have a little chat about things, and then we'll see what I was sent for Christmas, and we'll do a few thank yous. So, Alex,
Okay.
Is there any
So,
chat?
Yes, Andrew says, Pascal says, woof to Pepsi. Does she like Kit Kats? I've been good boy eating all my dinner today.
Oh, bless.
P40F20, the East Yorkshire bus looks smashing.
Does it?
Yeah, it certainly does.
Thank you very much.
And David Bassett says, David Bassett says, love the East Yorkshire Routemaster Dave. Peter Curtin's adverts are brilliant too.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Thank you.
And then we've got Izzy Harris. Hi all, hope you're all keeping well. Looking forward to a great show.
Hi Izzy, thanks for joining us all from
Hi,
South Africa.
And then we've just got one from Dave Mack. Nice looking buses you have there, Dave.
Thank you very much, Dave Mack. Well, let's have a look and see what we got for Christmas, because I want to thank a few good people and a few of you on here as well. So I'll just change my camera again quickly, and then after that we'll go into what you guys are going to show us, and then I'm leaving the best till last. So because I don't want anybody to know what's under that there, do we? Yes. So
Yeah.
I'm leaving the best till last. So you'll have to keep watching, I'm afraid, because I always leave the best till last, as you know. So, right. So I'm going to change my camera, and we're going to look at a few things that we got for Christmas from you generous people. So I'll lower that a little bit, and hopefully you can see things okay. Firstly, for our Routemaster collection, we got this from P40F20, and I think I've showed this before, but I've got to show it again. It's the most superb model of a green line Routemaster I have ever seen. It is absolutely fabulous. I do love it to bits, and because we've been decorating in here, now you've noticed that there's a cabinet behind me with my buses in. I'm actually going to swap one of my other buses and put this one in my cabinet, because this is absolutely wonderful. So thank you ever so much for that, P40F20. It's much appreciated. Then we got we got a couple of bits and pieces here from Mark and Julie. So Max Mods and Yorkshire Crafter. These are only a few things that they sent us. I didn't have a Volkswagen Samba camper van, but now I do. And I didn't have a black taxi, but now I do. And I didn't have a modern Routemaster, but now I do. So Max Mods and Yorkshire Crafter, thank you ever so much for them. They're going to go on the cabinet as well.
You're welcome, Dave.
Well, thank you. I'm just going to have a problem with space in a minute. So Horlicks bought me this. And he bought me another one of these, which is in a box, and he bought me some chocolate and some other lovely bits and pieces. So Horlicks, I've had a look at this, and it's going to fit in to what's going to happen to my stream, mostly in 2021. Think about the Spitfire, think about it being World War II, think about it being that era, and what other aircraft was iconic in that era of World War II. And this is going to put a whole spin on my hobbies, my collections, and that is I want to collect, I want to build, I want to build models that are iconic to me. And now, being iconic, the Routemaster, for instance, is iconic. It's iconic bus to London, to the world, really. You mention Routemaster in the back end of Afghanistan or somewhere, and they will know exactly what a Routemaster is. They'll say, ah, yes, red bus. Yeah, well, they will, because the Routemaster is iconic. So I'm going to collect iconic vehicles, planes, and that's the way my hobbies are going to go. There might be kits, there might be ready-built models, or there might be part works in the future. So that's going to be my channel mostly. And if anybody's interested in making models or collecting iconic models, of course, my iconic models won't be iconic to you. They'll be your iconic models will be iconic to you personally. So I'm going to be doing about a channel once a month, and you'll all be welcome. I'm not going to be showing people how to build. I'm not going to be telling people how to do it. I'm just going to be here as like a medium for if you want to show your models off that's iconic to you and what you've done with them, whether you've painted them or just collected them from the car boot sale or something. That's what I want to do, and just have it as a collected piece of showing and sharing. Okay, so Paul, thank you ever so much.
No, you're welcome.
I had this wonderful gift sent to me, and the person that sent me this is Legends of the Skies, and this is a coin collection, and I won't get it out the bag because I don't want to mark the coins, but this is full of like 50p shaped coins with all Legends of the Skies on it, and they're all in shapes of 50p pieces. And so to the person that sent me this and the chocolates and the caramel wafers and the bits and pieces that he sent for Christine, thank you ever so much. It's much appreciated. So this really did surprise me, and I think the lads here today. So Dano, thank you ever so much for this. I'm not even sure if I can get it in the camera.
You're welcome.
It's a massive tea towel, the best of British, and it isn't actually a Routemaster. It is an RT, which is the bus before the Routemaster. But I love it. I absolutely love it. So Dano, thank you ever so much. It's much appreciated.
You're welcome.
So, right. Just a couple more bits. So Jordy Dave, he sent me this lovely postcard. I think it's actually a card, isn't it? A lovely card with personalised with Dave on it, Spitfire Squadron, Merry Christmas, and everything else. And that's absolutely brilliant. It's like an artwork. I'm not sure if you can actually see the writing on it, but it's all made up of writing, little writing, big writing, and I love it. I think it's brilliant. I've not seen anything like that before. So, Jody, Dave, thank you ever so much for that. It's much appreciated.
You're welcome.
And then I'll just go to this little bit here. So I was fortunate enough to win, no, not to win, to receive somebody's competition winners prizes that was run by Weld of Mike, so Mike Anderson. And I actually won via the winner because he didn't want to receive the prizes. 2 chapter pieces for the Routemaster, which hopefully I'm going to show to people when we show our Routemasters off, and we can show people how heavy there was, etc. And then Wells of Mike ran another competition, and this other good friend of mine won it again, and he got Wells of Mike to send me the prize direct. So Wells of Mike, I've got issue 21. Thank you ever so much for that. It will go with the Routemasters when they go on show, and I can show people what the tyres like, the wheels like, and everything, and we can show people what the magazine's like as well. But Mike also put this in the box as well. So, and this is a model of a Thames Trader. I hope you can see that all right. It's a model of a Thames Trader draft Guinness, it says on it, and yeah, a early 60s Thames Trader wagon. So, well done, Mike Anderson. Thank you ever so much for that. It's much appreciated. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. So, what else have we got? Well, the also here tonight that I wish to thank for sending me something. It was just off the cuff. Nobody had said to him, send Dave something or anything, and I'm really pleased because this item I really needed, but I can't use it yet because the weather's so bad. And this is some metal primer from Plasticoat, and this is the metal primer that I use for the Routemasters. It's from Plasticoat, and it's coloured. It looks brown, but it's actually red oxide colour. So I use that on the metal, and I pre-spray the metal with that, and then overspray that with the top colours of the Routemasters. And this was given to me by Chris Davis Weld. So thank you, Chris. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem, David.
And it couldn't come at a better time either because I just run out of a tin. So thank you ever so much for that. So let's. Oh, there's one more, I think. Oh no, there's a couple more. This lovely drawing, which is again an iconic aircraft to me, the Lancaster, the Hurricane, and the Spitfire, the 3 iconic World War II planes, RAF planes. This was sent to me by Fleetwood J, and I really do appreciate this. I've had this actually hung up on our bedroom wall, and it looks absolutely stunning. And it's a one-off piece. It's got a certificate with it and everything, and I absolutely love it to bits. So, and it represents actually Vera, VRA, and that's the one that came over from Canada with the Canadians in 2014. And I can find a bit of paper which just lost some. Oh, there we are. I actually saw Vera in 2014. Here's a souvenir program of the 3 Lancasters in 2014, and there she is. Look, a picture of Vera herself, the Canadian Lanc that came across in 2014, flew around England with our Lanc, which of course is based at Coningsby, and they actually flew over East Kirkby, where Just Jane Lancaster is as well. And we was there on the day when this happened. This is a souvenir program of what happened. And so iconic, absolutely iconic. So Fleetwood J, thank you ever so much. I will treasure it. Okay, so more Christmas presents arrived. And I got a tatty box one day, and Chris said, well, you better open it and see what it is. So she said, I hope it's all right, because it's actually really tatty, is that box. I wonder what's happened. So anyway, I can't really open it now. Well, I could, I suppose, couldn't I? Could I? Yeah, I could sneak it open, and I could say, in this box, it was a great big box. There was the whole lot of the Douglas DC3 model space Agostini DC3. So I've got all this to build. I've got every last one of them. Yeah, so 1 to 12, packs 1 to 12, and I've got all the DC3 to build. So I'm going to be looking forward to that this year. Absolutely immensely, I'm going to be looking forward to it, and hopefully I'll be giving you progress like once a month or something, and we'll see how we go. So isn't that lovely? So that's down to my wife, my darling wife. So thank you, Christine. I love you ever so much. I really do. So that's going to be absolutely lovely. I can't wait to get into that. I really can't. But for now, we'll keep her safe in the box. And I think that's a bit about it for now, and then we'll come back to what we've got hiding underneath the tea towels a bit later on. So, do you want to go back now to the chat, Horlicks, if you wouldn't mind, please?
Okay, so we've got David Bassett that says, Pascal, Pepsi loves sausage, but liver is our absolute favourite, along with a fresh roast chicken. Woof, woof. Yeah, David Bassett. I have a few of those EFE RMC coaches, Dave.
They are wonderful, aren't they?
And has some LRBT Code 3 ones that Nigel made for Amersham and District running days, complete with numbered certificates.
Wow, Code 3. I love the Code 3 one.
No.
And Dave Bassett again says you need a 124 scale Sunstar RT to complete to complement your Routemaster.
Yeah, I do really, but it's a fun one.
Yeah.
128 scale will do.
P40F20 says iconic. You need a P40, Dave.
Right, yeah. Well,
have you got a spare room?
No. Not now.
David Bassett says East Kirkby was the first museum I took my kids to on our first holiday back in 2000.
Wow. Was Just Jane there then, David? We used to see Just Jane regular at outside Scanston RAF base, and when we used to go by to the bus rallies in the late 60s and very early 70s, Just Jane, the Lancaster that was there at Scanston, was the gate guardian, and it was very close to the road. So, and that was my like very, very nice treat of a young kid driving by there as a passenger kid, of course, and driving by there and actually seeing, Just Jane at the gates there of Scanston. That was brilliant. So yeah, well, I think we ought to go around everybody now and see what everybody else is doing.
Okay, so that'd be me to start off then with.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I want to show is, I'm not going to say who got me this, but this arrived today. This aircraft, it's the first ever kit I did with my dad when I was about 8 or 9. And this has been got for me, and I just want to say a massive thank you to the people that have got me this. So thank you very much. I'm really going to enjoy doing that.
Wow, that looks fabulous.
Right. Next, I need to switch camera. Right. So, is it upside down? There we go. So, I was got this. This was on the television, and it was basically a free coin from the London Mint office, and all you had to do was pay £2.50. It comes in this fantastic display thing, and you get little snippets about the Battle of Britain, the Royal Air Force, and then you actually get to the coin itself. See there, and then obviously the motto that was always said. So yeah, if you go to the London Mint office, you can get one of these for £2.50, and that's really going to complement my Spitfire build, which I have on a shelf now with it. There are other coins you can get as well to complete the collection, which they are sending me, and I've got to look at them, and if I like them, then yeah, I can pay for them. I think they're about £15 a coin, but they're like gold layered coins. So I just thought I'd show this because I'm really impressed with this, basically. And then you got a little bit on the back as well, a famous speech by Winston Churchill.
Wow.
And yeah, that's my thing to share.
Brilliant. Thank you, Mark.
No problem. Right. And I'll go back. There we go.
There we go. Okay. So do you want to do it in rotation?
Yeah, so the next person would be Vivo.
Okay, I'll switch cameras. And, let's have a look. As you know, I've been doing various little bits of updates, and the second model is now complete.
Oh wow!
So
Beautiful.
That's just pull that out of the way. That was the first one. That was what I did on the first lockdown, and that was completed. I like the kit. I like the scale. So then I completed my second one, which is from the same batch, but obviously they were delivered in all over white, and then the actual bus company had to put the orange on because Leyland, you could only pick certain colours in the production line.
Yeah.
So they were delivered all over white, and then the bus company, some went to the bus garages and got painted, some went to Northern Counties, a competition bus body builder to actually get painted. But again, it's all going to stem down. I'm trying to be making a diorama in the summertime of close to me in Wigan, which is like a bus park, called Station Road, and that's what the diorama is going to be called, Station Road. And it's basically, if I can get my phone up, it used to be a bus park for obviously buses with drivers to take the brakes on and stuff. And I don't know if the camera will.
Yeah.
It'll go full screen and do it that way.
Yeah.
So basically, there's a porter cabin which I can actually get on what we call it, O gauge. So I'm going to get an O gauge porter cabin, and it's basically a bus park where buses crews take the brakes and stuff. So it's going to be a bit of a diorama. So I'm going to have to learn how to do like the tarmac and the oily surfaces, and hopefully this will be a sort of diorama for that. So that's my plan. Yeah. So I'm building. I've got another one on order, and the guy is actually improving the kit. He's got better seats and a better air conditioning pod or heating pod, the rear. So he's saying that's going to be sent away on Tuesday. So I'll be one of the first people to review his new updated kit. And again, I've had transfers made by a guy called Paul Fletcher, and he's worked closely with me, and I've asked him for extra transfers, and I don't know if you can actually see the white balance. You can see, please do not pull out, and stuff like registration numbers. You can even see the rear fan in the engine compartment. So this one's got extra headlights and rear lights like the other one has. I've even got down to the driver's running board on the dashboard. You know, they're getting very well detailed. I've even got little stickers on the windows, which were photocopies of the original information. You know, bus times and stuff like that. So you can't see very well, but
you've got no smoking stickers on the windows as well.
Yeah, you got the no smoking. At the time, you could only smoke in the lower parts.
Yeah.
If you only could smoke in the rear,
yeah,
you have to leave the smoking. Then you've got the Bus and Coach Council sticker.
Lovely.
That's a disabled one, which they just said basically the front seat was left for other people to be used.
Yeah.
Again, I like the kit. It's a resin kit, you know, and they look quite nice together. And obviously number three is going to be arriving, which will be in that livery, but with a different logos and stuff. And then I'm stuck then really because he is going to make a longer version, which then will open it up to more variants and more colour schemes. But they're all based on my local bus company at the time, Greater Manchester Transport. So that's them. I've got another one, obviously on order. And then we were toying with the plastic kits. Everybody was actually saying, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So I've opted for this.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Ford Transit Mark II. So it's about 1985, but this is a 1/24 scale. It's had some good reviews on YouTube, so I've decided I'll have a go at this one. So there's the body shell. It's quite a nice descript, you know, sort of shell with obviously you get all the instructions, and it seems to be quite a nice, you know, sort of heavily built kit sort of thing. So I'm going to look forward to that one. And I'm going to obviously, because I've got orange and white paint, I'm going to put into the company had service vehicles. So the plan is to it be in orange and white with the logos and everything. I'm actually having the transfers made as we speak. I'm going to try to put some flashing lights on the roof, so engineers' lights. It'll have a working tailgate, so hopefully I can see inside. And I'm going to try and make like a bit of wood ply lining, maybe a little bit of a workshop inside with a light on, so the guy can sort of. It basically attends buses at the side of the road to see if you can get them going, like wipers and stuff like that. You know, it's light stuff.
Top them up with water and what have you,
hopefully. And it's going to be quite easy build this one, because when companies painted vans, they just paint them on the outside, so you'll still see the white inside, because all they do is they paint them on the outside. It is a made-up vehicle. The company never had one. But its model is licensed. I mean, I just fancied the kit, and I thought, well, I've got plenty of orange and white paint, and it sticks with the same theme. So hopefully I'm going to get headlights working, hopefully brake lights and tail lights working. So that's my sort of plan for 2021, is sort of do this next. Obviously do a third national, see how that goes. And then hopefully I'm trying to build up models first before I start building the diorama.
Yeah, of course,
I didn't want to build a diorama and then have just one bus there. The idea of a bus park, I know different times of days there would be only one on there, or some late at night there'd be nothing there.
But of course.
If I'm making a display for people, I want it displayed full up sort of thing, so people can see. And then technically, hopefully, once I've joined the Model Bus Federation.
Yeah.
I want to actually do a scratch build my own buses.
Wow.
My idea is I'm only going, as you say, I'm only going to do sort of. But if I go back to the first photograph where I showed you, let's see if it'll turn. Wigan had some Leyland Panthers.
Yeah.
They're not very popular with operators, but you can see it's not very clear, this camera, for some reason. I don't know if it's the white balance or...
Is that one packed up there with dual doors?
Yeah, the dual door. It's a Northern Counties Panther, and Wigan had about 10 of them.
Yeah.
And they lasted about 11, 12 years, which is a long life for a Panther.
It is, yeah.
So I'm hoping to have a word with the guy with the Leyland National to get the wheels, wheel arches, and stuff like that. I'm trying to see if I can get the lights away. The wheels and the lights away. So the wheels, wheel arches, and seats and driver's cab, and see if he'll sell me them separately, and then I can then sort of try to scratch build this particular bus.
Yeah.
So obviously, I know I like my models, but if I had just a line of all these up here, they'd probably say, "Is that all you got?"
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's sort of my sort of thing. I mean, I don't know if it's interest to anybody, but I have been doing a company does replica bus blinds.
Yeah.
And I've actually had some made.
Whoa.
So you've got that's a Hindley Garage, which was my local I used to go there as a kid. Then you've got Wigan, which is
Lancashire United. Yeah, fabulous.
Wigan. I've actually worked there for 9 to 10 years. I actually worked at that depot myself, so that's now gone.
Yeah.
Been demolished. That is the old Wigan Corporation. I don't know if we can get back further enough. I'm just trying to see if I can get back further enough. That's the old Destination blinds. I've actually got a panel off a bus with the old County Borough arms.
Wow.
And then I've got the Lancashire United version there in the corner. All done by a company called PwC Replica Blinds. And he's obviously he's took my ideas on, and I've had them made. I mean, that one there cost me £20.
I was going to say, would he do, excuse me, 112 scale?
Well, yeah, I think he does bus blinds for a living, so that's actually a proper size of a bus blind.
Yeah.
But I suppose he will shrink them down because I'm actually got a couple of more projects to do.
Yeah.
And it's just come through with one of them now, which actually is going to be like one of the big ones up there. But I'm actually going to fit some lights to the back of it.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's
So
great.
when it's up on the wall, it'll be illuminated.
Yeah.
So he's obviously thinking ahead. Plus, with my new layout will be called Wigan Station Road.
Yeah.
I'm actually asking him to make one of them for my layout as well. So I've got a proper sort of information board, and then obviously I still collect buses, as you said. I don't think I can get them to the Dizzy Cam, but I've got the Boris Masters. So I've always got something going in my normal collection. So
and step ladders. Do you collect step ladders?
Step ladders as well. I keep moving them around, but I'll go back to the other camera. But yeah, I mean, as I said, I've got a lot. I've decided that's life after Routemaster.
Yeah, fabulous.
So hopefully there'll be plenty of things to show in the future.
Yeah, I'm conscious that there's a lot in the chat, Alex. So.
Okay, so where were we? Just here. So
with quite a bit of this would be relevant to Steve.
Pascal likes roast beef and liver as well as chicken.
Very good.
And Andrew says he loves ice cream, custard, and cream. Okay. David Bassett, yeah. Just Jane was in the hangar. They have a mosquito now there as well.
Yeah, they do. It's fabulous, is that?
And then we've got Pepsi loves ice cream. Have to buy our own ice cream cone when we're on holiday. P40F20, nice models, Steve-O.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
definitely.
Steve-O, those Leyland Nationals are fantastic.
Yeah.
I am, and really, they've come out really. So when you actually get the actual kit, it looks like a piece of lump of soap. Resin's very difficult to play with sometimes. You have to clean up quite a lot of it. So, yeah.
And then we've got David Bassett again. Would love a green line version. We had LNCs on Route 711 to Reigate back in 1973-74. Dave Mack says, I remember those buses, Steve-O. They used to come around our way years ago. Nice models too. Brings back memories.
Very good.
Yeah.
Dave Mack says they used to be based at the Waste. The Waste Depot, which are now apartments.
Yeah.
David Bassett says the LNCs were 11.3 meters long, were replaced by 10.3 meter versions with the shorter photo.
Yeah, these models are 10.3s at the moment. But I believe the guy who's making the kit, he's making 11.3. So
okay. Pascal are looking at me from his chair. David Bassett, the LNCs were 11.3. Oh, sorry, we've just done that one. Sorry about that. Mods, can we keep the chat relevant to the stream, please? That's good. Sorry, David Bassett. That's an ambitious project, Steve-O.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looked fantastic. They really do.
I think so, yeah.
And then Fleetwood J says, I remember them buses as a kid when I lived in Manchester. I was born in Middleton, Manchester.
Yeah.
As you said, I've ticked the box, haven't I? If people can say it brought back memories,
Yeah.
you know, I've ticked the box, haven't I? That's exactly what we're doing, aren't we? You're doing your own modelling, but if other people can see them and go, bloody hell, yeah, you know, that's I remember them.
Yeah, I think also Dave Welsh did one of them transits as well, and he modded it, and it looked really good when it finished. Yeah, really good. So yeah. So who's next then?
Really?
You did.
Sorry, I was doing it at the bottom of my screen, but everybody's different. So it should be. Sorry, Geordie Dave, you. That was after me, but there we go. It's you.
Right. Well, where do I go from there? Oh, well, I'm used to saying on games that people, but first of all, on the bus stream, I was sent with Christmas. Someone sent us this out. I don't know very much. I've been looking for one of them. Brilliant. Thank you for that. And what is it? Me? A cardboard mini, and it runs. I enjoyed putting that together.
I've got to go, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed putting that together. And what seemed basically like what Dave got. I got the seal.
Ah. Does that mean we're tied to the kitchen then, Dave? We're doing the washing up?
Yeah, looks like it.
You could be there,
Let's see. Now, I'm busy. I know we're talking about plastic models and all that, and everybody's getting kits. I'm actually in the middle of building a kit, and it's an old Airfix kit, and it has been a very challenging build because I bought it. I got it off eBay, and I really got it as a bargain. But it was hot. Bits of it was built. Nothing was on the screws properly, so I had to really work out how to put bits and pieces together. And it's a type B building bus.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's come a long way since I've last seen it.
Yeah, it's got the driver room now.
Wow.
Seats on the upper deck. As I say, it's been a very challenging build.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking on it, you know. Yeah, so, and the future, I'm hoping, as I say, we're doing the build, I'm thinking of looking at an iconic aircraft to build. I'm looking at the maybe going to Getty Ridge and looking at the Phantom F1, or sticking the World War II windows and the Mosquito.
Whoa. Good choice there, both of them, aren't they?
And last but not least, before I go on, I don't have a caramel wafer.
That's a friend in you now, isn't it?
Thanks for that, Dave.
Okay. So the next person, who is actually next to Steve Earl, is Horlicks.
Alex.
Oh, hello. Right, so, well, I haven't got loads, just got a couple of little bits I'm going to be working on. So, I like, no, let's not do that first. Firstly, let's just get this out of the way. So, I've got into diamond painting as well. And you can probably guess, I haven't finished it, but you can probably guess what this is going to be. And,
yeah.
I've started to do that, and it's you know, it's really relaxing. It chills me out, and I really like the fact that I've just bought a light pad for it to make it easier to see all the numbers and letters through the canvas. But when it's on the light pad, all the colours look the same. You can't really tell what it looks like, and it's not until you take it off the light pad and then hold it up you can actually see what it's going to be. So. Obviously, that will be a Routemaster.
Yeah,
you can tell by that you can even not even a quarter of the picture. You can tell what that is. So that's how iconic it is. So
yeah, I love it.
So that's work in progress. I did a bit of that this afternoon, and then going back to those that may have not seen my stream yesterday, I've done a bit more of the Spitfire. Which was, well, that was trying, but that's what we've got so far. So that's just the front part, the engine. Really enjoy it. The detail's just amazing, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
There's so much on there, and I'm using the wrong camera. Really, I need to give you this one. Let me give you the good quality camera. So yeah. Oh, yeah, it's amazing. Did really enjoy doing this. I say this was a little bit awkward trying to get this back, the back of the cockpit on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed doing it, and it's coming along really nicely. And the detail just outstands me, really. You're not going to, probably you're not going to see a lot of detail in there, but it's there, and yeah, so I've been really enjoying doing that.
Real. So real.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. That's where I've got up to on that. And then yes, I'm going to be doing. I have got a couple more projects on the way. As well, I've already put a video up, so I'm not gonna ruin anything. But I'm actually going to be doing the VW camper if it arrives. I did order it back in November, and I'm still waiting for it now. So. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but I'm looking forward to doing that, and that will be just a live build. No, sorry, it won't be live. It'll be a recorded build. I really like camper vans. So it all started off with I actually made this one with my 3D printer quite a long time ago. I had a bit of a drama with the white paint. As you can see, it's very blotchy and it still looks black. I didn't know anything about painting, and I decided to use black primer, and I wanted the roof white. So it took about I guess about 23 coats of white just to
Oh,
cover the because it just was not covering the black at all. So that's why it still looks a bit grey and blotchy in areas. And I thought, you know what, I'm not doing any more. So yeah, you can see it was black. So I made a bit of a mistake with that, but I enjoyed doing it. It was a good learning curve. Not the best paint job in the world. It was a 3D print, so it's at the time I didn't have a very good 3D printer, but it's come out okay. So this is where it started. And then I decided to add some lights in, and I got like a hobby rocker switch, and I put it in place of the gear knob. This all needs fixing in still, but and that will operate some lights I've put on.
Wow.
But I just thought that was quite cool. Use that switch as like it looks a bit like a gear knob, so that's why I did it. So yeah. So after I got that and painted that, I then got last Christmas. I don't think I've actually shown this on stream. I got this as a gift from Fleetwood J, and I absolutely love it. And it's a Lego set of a camper van. It lights up and everything. It came with a lighting kit as well, so it's quite detailed. I don't know if I've got the adapter for this. Let me see if I can grab that out, and then I can show you it working. There we go. So yeah, this is I got this last Christmas, and I had a lot going on then, and it really did help to sort of take my mind off things. And things move, like this comes up. It's it's very detailed.
That's quirky, isn't it? Yeah, the way the top comes up, it's really quirky.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Obviously, yeah. So it's got all the lights inside. The headlights all come on and everything, and we get rid of some light. So yeah, really enjoyed doing that. Really nice detailed model. So yeah, that's where that came from. So I do like VWs, and I'd like to own one day, because I love camping and stuff like that, and I think that's brilliant just to rock up and park up,
put the kettle on and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's it. So that's that one. So with that, I thought, it'd be really nice to get the model space one, because then I can have them sort of displayed together.
Yeah.
And then to complete, once I've done that one, this Christmas, same as you, Dave, I got this from Mark's Mods, which is amazing. So I've not opened it yet, but I'm going to have that, obviously.
Brilliant, yeah.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting the model space one if I get it, but I just don't know what's going on with that at the moment. They just don't seem to know what my order is, where it is, or anything. So I really don't know.
I'm sure it'll turn up, Alex. I'm sure it'll turn up.
Yeah, so I ordered it beginning of November, and I know they've had problems. And I mean, the last I heard was that they had my order and some of it was damaged, and they can't send it complete because there was some parts damaged. So they're having to redo it or something. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, so that's really good. And then what was the last thing? I'm just trying to put that up. Yeah, so then going forward, obviously talking about plastic model kits and things, I've decided to get this starter set of this Airfix Mini Cooper. Comes with the paint. Don't know what it's going to be like. It's a starter set, so it's probably. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really finished a model kit. As I said to you on another stream, I did one, and it was a kit, and it was a really, really old one, really old kit, and I don't know whether the plastic had gone funny or I was using the wrong glue. I used about 3 or 4 types of glue, and I could not get anything to stick or adhere to it. So I just lost all interest in that. I was frustrated, and I actually sold it on. Yeah, I thought I'd try a more modern kit.
Yeah.
I do like the minis. I've got a little red mini here. I've had this for quite a few years, and
Oh, I can see a thing developing here then, Ollie.
yeah. So so I've got that. So I thought I'd get this one, and then I'll have a couple of them on the windowsill as well.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit scared. I'm not going to lie, because one, I don't really know much about these and how. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm guessing you follow the instructions and stick all the parts on. But when it comes to paint, I'm going to need some refreshing.
Yeah.
As I said, I was thinking yesterday. I've already had a look at this, and what really scares me is in here there is some decals. So, but they're water transfers. Ever done water transfers, and it just, I don't know why, it just looks really intimidating. So
from experience of doing these Routemasters haulage, water slide transfers are basically quite easy to do.
Okay.
Quite easy to do.
I mean, look at the size of that one. I don't even see that. It's absolutely tiny. So that one.
Yeah.
And that's obviously going to be a badge for the bonnet or the boot or the side. No, I think that's the side actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably the side by the indicator. But yeah, they're tiny. So I don't know anything about these, how you start, what you do with it. I'm going to need some help and guidance on that when we come to when I come around to doing that. So
Sure.
We'll kill it.
Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to doing that, and I think that's about it actually for me. That's all I've got really. I've done the little mod on the Routemaster with the indicators, and that's I haven't finished it yet. I've just, as you may have seen from my video, I wired them in. I got inspiration from Steve-O to do it, and I saw the way he did it, and then I saw another guy on Facebook, and I've forgotten the name again. He did it as well, but he used nano LEDs, and I thought I'd try that route. So it's not finished yet, but I've wired it in, and
Wow.
I would show you, but it's obviously up on the shelf, and it's a happy thing. So that's all I've got really.
Fabulous. Thank you ever so much for that, Alex. But I'm going to ask you to carry on talking because there's a lot of chat coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so David Bassett says London Country had the biggest fleet of nationals in the country at one time. And we've got Dave Welsh. Hello everyone, hope you're all well. I've built that Transit and it's a great kit. I used 2 mil balsa wood to board the back out, as you have suggested you would like to.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
It is.
And we've got David Bassett. My son bought me a really nice Routemaster t-shirt from LT Museum for my Christmas present.
Did it look like this one, David?
Yeah. People TF20, you're doing a great job on that old Airfix bus, Geordie Dave.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 20.
It looks really nice.
It does.
David Bassett, go for the DH98 Mosquito, Geordie Dave.
Yeah.
There you go. Some suggestions. We've got P40F20. Nice work on the diamond painting, Horlicks. Thank you very much.
That's cool.
And we've got Andy CH. Look after those blades on the Spitfire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think I've already messed them up. Like, I was recommended to turn 2 of those blades at the same time to change all 3, and there was a funny clunk, and now they all turn independently. They're stiff, but it's not something I'm going to be playing with. I'm not going to be, around the bedroom, so it's not going to bother me at all. It's just as long as it's the propeller's still spin, I can change them all individually. I think maybe it was a bad design. They shouldn't. I think they shouldn't have used, and as others have said, they shouldn't have used a plastic cog for that.
Yeah.
But no, it's I am keeping the paint nice and tidy on it and putting it on a cloth when I'm building and stuff. So I am trying to look after it the best I can, like I do with all my models.
Yeah.
David Bassett says the panels on the sides of the engine are held on with tiny magnets, so you'll see a lot of that iconic Merlin engine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, of course, yeah. I've played with mine; they fit on, so you can take them off and have a look. We got Penny's Pit Start, nice white roof, Alex, and smile. Yeah, Penny knows about this.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. She was there watching me. Literally, it was about 25 coats, and it's still not covered it. But you learn. I know now. Never use a white primer or a grey primer, just not black. David Bassett says, "Lovely little VW camper vans, Horlicks. Thank you very much."
Yeah, they're brilliant.
Dave Welsh, with a lot of plastic kits, they need to be washed in warm soapy water to remove the mould releasing agents off before painting.
Yeah,
Oh, don't know that.
they do. Yeah.
Oh, well, see, I didn't know that, so I would have carried on. Oh, so is that why maybe my other one wasn't gluing together properly?
Yeah, wash them in warm soapy water and then rinse the parts as well. So rinse off the soap as well. So, you know, I on these Routemasters, all the plastic parts, I had to wash them in warm soapy water, then rinse the parts in warm water, and then rinse the parts again in cool water, and then let them dry.
Right. See, I didn't know that, so I'm going to have to wash the Mini then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it down the car wash.
Yeah, why not?
They'll just let them dry. Should dry off naturally.
Yeah, dry off naturally. Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll do that then. So then we've got David Bassett. I worked for 5 years on the site of the Old North Works of British Leyland at Cowley, Oxford. The Southworks opposite is where BMW make those Minis now.
Yeah.
That's cool. And Dave says, David Bassett says, yes, Dave says, snap. T-shirt.
Yeah.
And that's the chat up for now.
Thank you very much.
So next down the list is Dano Builds.
Dano Builds.
Yeah. I've got a couple of models to show. Got the Lancaster.
Oh,
wow.
Is that the cargo?
I don't know. I've had these for years, so I don't even know where I got them from.
Maybe the Atlas
I've got
one.
that one.
What are the magazines?
I've got this one, which here.
Okay, what's that? German.
Condo.
This is
four engine planes.
It's a condo.
Condo. Wow. 4 engines.
I've got these cars as well. So I've got the Fiat, if you can see.
Oh yeah, the Fiat 500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a Mini Cooper.
Favorite car. And a Mini Cooper.
Oh.
Car.
Yeah.
That's all right now.
I've got that one.
Triumph TRP. Wow, that's nice. And a Renault 4 CV, is it? Yeah, 1940.
Yeah.
That's a very early Renault, is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they had electrical problems like the more modern ones.
Yeah, I wonder if it did,
There we go.
And
Yeah, Them aircraft you got, Danny, they were a magazine set you didn't export.
I
Yeah,
think there might have been, oh God, yeah, Atlas. Was it Atlas produced them or something?
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah. You're also building some power racks as well, aren't you, Daniel?
yeah. I'm building the Bismarck. It's sitting right here.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, obviously, if it's too difficult to.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go. Lovely, thank you. Wow, that's massive.
Wow.
Yeah. And the detail that's on it.
I think I would really like to build that as well, but you have to draw a line somewhere, and I really
Yeah.
want for that. And
you
it
do.
does look amazing. So
Okay,
I
thank
have
you
to
for
think
that.
about these artworks. You want to build them all.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Yeah. So
Right.
thank you for that, Daniel.
Okay, so sorry, Chris. Somebody had to be last. It's Chris Davies' world. Oh, wrong one. Hang on.
There we go.
Chris Davies. We don't see Chris much with us anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah. So it's nice to have you on, Chris.
Yeah, I'll change camera in a second. I'll show you what go to my part of the desk. Which is an awful level with Dave saying Christine, which is this. Which is like a magnifier.
Is it got an electrical connection?
No, it hasn't. It's just a magnifier. It's just with.
Ah, right. So you'll have
Just
to
a
put
big
your light
clips on it.
above it. You'll have to put your light above it then. Oh, it's got helping hands as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, hang on, I've got my light here. Just behind us. 2 seconds. Put the light on now. You probably can see better then.
Yeah. So when you've got your light on, if you look through there and look to your pieces that you're trying to put together, hopefully that'll help you a little bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
They've saying, yeah, that's great. And it's not really nothing to show, but this is a part work that I'm doing, which everyone knows about, is this.
Oh.
But I just want to explain something to everyone because people get confused. You know when I say issue 4?
Yeah.
Right. Do you know why I say stage 7? Because there's 4 parts in here, see?
Ah, right, yeah.
Stage 7, you've got stage 8.
Yeah.
Stage 9. And this is what we're doing this month, though, but for this mag.
Yeah.
There's 10, but this is what I've done thing and another thing I've got as well. If I can find it. Which is this?
I don't know what's that.
There's a little action camera, which I've filmed the other day with it.
Oh, right. That's a neat little thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I filmed on it the other day, which I done my room tour with.
Yeah.
See the quality on it, okay as well, see.
So is your plan to do little videos for your channel then? And
yeah, that's what this is. That's what I'd be doing. See, if I'm out and about or something, it's easier for me to use instead of using my phone.
yeah.
The lucky thing with me the other day, if you can see that's the monitor I have for free.
Oh wow, that's brilliant! It's massive.
Yeah, it's 22. I've got 22 inch, 24, but I got speakers on the mouse, which if I can.
Because you've just had a revamp of your web version,
I'll show you something now. If you want to see a little what I've done in here, let me change to Disney camera. I'm not going to put Disney. I'm going to put the camera off for a minute, so I can take the camera off.
Okay. So you want to come back to us us lot and bring up the chat again, and
yeah,
if that's all right.
Okay, yeah. So David Bassett says it looks like the Atlas 1144 Lancaster Dano builds.
Yeah.
And then David Bassett says a nice little collection of cars too.
Yeah.
To Dano. So yeah.
I think most of us that are into either Partworks models or kit models or anything like that do have a sort of collection of other bits and pieces that go with them, don't we? It's not just a case of we've got a artwork and that's it. We have several other things that go with them. And that's what makes life interesting, I suppose, to anybody like-minded like us. You know, and we can obviously get talking to people with like-minded interests. So, are you nearly ready, Chris?
Yeah, just trying to hang on. Yeah, it's been there 2 minutes.
Okay.
Hang on.
So I'm still wondering about what's old, has windows, and has seats.
Yeah, what's old? Very old. Has windows and has seats. Yeah. Well, you are going to find out very, very shortly. So,
Yeah.
but in fact, while Chris is just moving his camera around, I'll just move my camera around and I'll just show you what model kit I've got to do. When I can sort my camera out for 2 seconds, and then we'll come back to Chris.
Yeah, I'll be there now in a sec.
So, right, well, I've got, I picked up on what P40F20 was saying about scratching parts on your cutting board and what have you. So we went into Boys store, we call it Boys' out our way, and we got some of this felt, and I think it's about 89 pence a sheet or something. So I got 3 sheets of it, and so it's going to be really good for working on like the Spitfire and all our other models that we're going to be working on. Just lay a piece of this down and you'll never scratch anything again. So yeah, a piece of felt, about 89 pence from Boys store, but it's available elsewhere. Well,
Brilliant. I might have to do something like that.
The iconic plastic model that I'm going to build, and I think it's an iconic vehicle, and that is the Willys Jeep. So yeah, the quarter-ton 4x4 World War II Willys Jeep, and Jeep stands for just enough essential parts, in case you didn't know. And yeah, Willys Jeep with the spade and the axe, and it's even got a driver. So, and it's nearly been painted the right colour as well. What we want, there's the body. Difficult to tell in this light, but there's the body, and then all the bits and pieces that go with it, the bonnet, and several other bits and pieces, and the fan for the engine. So that's going to be all fun building that. And the reason I've got this is 1/35 scale by Tamiya, and the reason I've got this is because I just don't want to build this. I want to build something else that's iconic, and I want to build something else that's iconic in the 1/32 scale, which is just short of this scale. I can't find a 1/32 scale Willys Jeep, but the scale of model that I'm going to build is 1/32, and I will show you what I'm going to build, all being well, in my next update, because it was a present to me and from a family member, and they want me to show it off and everything. So I'll show you that in my next update, what I'm building this Jeep for. Okay. So, right, and
I think we can go back to Chris Davies.
okay.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
There we go.
This is a new room, guys, which is like my spare bedroom, which I'm using as a new setup.
Oh wow!
And you can guess what that is, can't you? A pub flipping machine. And that actually works, but it doesn't take the new pounds at the minute.
Oh yeah.
This is my desk and stuff. Well,
Yeah, brilliant. Wow.
got my bits and bobs in there, look, which is all the screwdrivers and stuff.
And it's like seeing you when we're looking at that, aren't we?
Yeah, and that's all. That's what I had off P40, which is then magnifying glasses. This is just bits and bobs again. And this part of the extra one, which I keep because it's metal. And then that side of the desk has got them like shelves in it. I've got my files.
Yeah, brilliant. So you're
And
well
then-
organised then, Chris.
Pardon?
You're well organised then.
This is what the new year, new starter like. That's what I thought, and this is when my bits and bobs are. Then got
Yeah,
one in that drawer.
you're better organised than I am, Chris. I can tell you right now.
Yeah, and then oops, got my Routemaster stuff.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and this drawer then is got my jug.
Yeah, perfect. So everything in one place then.
Yeah, which is much better now because it's 2021 new start like.
Yeah. Yeah, use that.
Okay, right.
That's my fin stuff, which is yeah.
Lovely. Well, thanks for that ever so much, Chris.
Yeah, no, it's
I really appreciate that. Let's hope you have a successful 2021, as hopefully we all will.
yeah, the sofa's better than last year. Yeah,
Yeah, well, yeah, it's got to be better than last year, hasn't it? So, especially when the vaccines come around eventually.
yeah, they've done it quite a lot of people now, haven't they?
Yeah. Is there any more chat holics before we move on?
Harlix, you muted.
Sorry.
He's gone to sleep.
You're all right.
Yeah, so we've got Alex Bills. Hi, everyone. Hope you're well.
Hi, Alex.
Hello, Alex. Hello, Alex. We've got Fleetwood J. Don't know, love the little Fiat 500. Big Fiat fan, me.
Yeah, I thought you would get that one.
Yeah.
David Bassett. Yes, I have some 143 scale F1 cars.
Wow. Well. Right. Okay. Well, I suppose we better move on a little bit more then now, because time's getting on, and you always leave the best to last.
Yeah.
So here we go. So, what is very old? What has windows? And what has seats? Well, before I tell you that, I'm going to show you this, which is connected to our header photo for this video. And the header photo for this video is the rose roundel for the get it in camera shot if I can. Rose roundel for the Shillybere bus. Okay, and this is a medal. This is actually a commemorative medal that I found going begging on eBay. And so I bought this for Christine's Shillybere bus collection. And so it's 150 years of London buses, 1829 to 1979. And notice it says the omnibus in the middle there, the word omnibus. Hopefully you can pick that up all right, and it's picking it out. But on the reverse side of this medal is a Shillybere bus. Okay, it says George Shillybere, London Transport, and there's a picture in the centre of George Shillybere's horse-drawn bus, drawn by 3 horses. Well, I can show you a picture of that, and that's here. So there's a picture of a replica of George Shillybere's omnibus that was built in 1929. And George Shillybere was a coach builder in London, and he built many coaches and horse carriages, etc. But he actually built this one as well. But not this particular one. This is a replica. So he built this horse bus, and it was towed by 3 horses. So it was a massive wagon for its day. And then he decided that he would run a bus service in London, and one of the first bus services in England, to be honest. And one of the first bus services registered in the whole world. Not the very first, but one of the first. So he actually didn't have no destination blinds, as they didn't in them days. So they actually painted on the side where the destinations were going to. And there's 3 panels on this side that's got the destinations on. And if you notice, the rose roundels are prominent on this as well. There's a rose roundel at the front, a rose roundel at the back, and rose roundels round every one of the destinations, and it's exactly the same on the other side. What's all this got to do with? It's very old, it's got windows, and it's got seats. Well, if I were to take that tea towel off whatever it is behind me just for a second, perhaps we'll find out. Do you want me to try?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let me swap cameras around then. All right. So let me swap cameras when I can press the right button. I'm shaking like a leaf. Okay. So, excitement. What's under here? Absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Absolutely nothing. And that's because we have something on the Lazy Susan that nobody's seen, that's very, very rare, that's very old, that's got windows, and it's got wheels. And I know of only 3 in existence, and I've got one of them. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's change the camera. And if we can have a drum roll, if I can get this going properly. If we can have a drum roll, what have we got on here? We've got Christine's Bus, the George Shillibere Routemaster in 1979. And if we wait for it to come round, here's what I've been hiding for quite some time now. And I've been wanting to show you guys for a long time. But as it was delivered to me, it was smashed. And because it was smashed, I've been painstakingly trying to put it back together. So what have we got, guys? We've got a replica model of George Shillibere's 1829 horse carriage. Okay.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Let me just stop that there. So this is handmade out of wood. It's all wood. It's got glass windows. It's actually got seats inside. It's got the horse carriage lights, one each side, and it's on a turntable, and it's even got the horse shafts underneath. And,
so those lights, would they back then would they have had candles in them?
Yeah, they're like car bag lights, I believe, or something like that. There was that paraffin in them or something like that. I'm not overly sure, but yeah, something that you would light with a naked flame. Yes. Yeah. So, and I think this is the first time I've had it out like this because I've been working on it. It was actually a museum exhibit, and the museum did not want it anymore, so they stuck it on an auction site. And because they didn't classify that auction site open to everybody, and they didn't put the descriptions right, I got it for an absolute song. And I only know of another 2 in existence. One's in the London Science Museum, and one's in the London Transport Museum. And I do believe they are, one of them is 1/12 scale, which this is. It's 1/12 scale, it says there. I don't know whether you can see that or not. Probably not. You might be able to pick it up, but it's 1/12 scale. So as I say, it's all handmade and crafted, and the handrails on it are all bent wire and everything. It's all nicely painted, apart from the fact that you'll notice on Christine's bus, the green is a lot darker than what this is. This is painted like I don't know, like like a matte color, and yeah, so that's what that is. And let's just have a quick look at the back, if we can get it going again. Oh, we've got it going the other way. Let's go this way, shall we? It's going to go the other way. Here's the Lazy Susan.
I'll get the horse again with it.
Pardon?
You'll get the horse to go with it.
No, well, it needs 3. But as a 1/12 scale replica, can you see what size that is? You know, and what size that would have been on the London streets.
Yeah.
So you know that the Routemaster's 1/12. Well, that's 1/12 scale as well. So it would have been absolutely massive for the small streets of London at that particular time in 1829. So yeah, that's what I've been hiding under the cloth. Yes, it was in that Perspex box, all nicely hidden away and everything. And I've been working on it now for quite some time, trying to get it all stuck back together. Thankfully, I've restored it back to roughly what it was. And I think it looks absolutely lovely now. And the only thing I need to do is I need to stick the body down to the chassis of the horse carriage, the horse bus. So we'll have a look at the back end, and then we'll have a look at the side again, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Coming round. Don't know why, but my television screen's a bit slower than this. So if I stop it there, the people would have got on at the back. You can see the steps there going at the back, and it would have had a single back door in the back, and the people would have got in the back. And the seats are actually bench seats, all down one side, all across the front, and all down the other side. And it would have seated 18 people. So that's all it would have seated at the time. It would have been towed by 3 really big horses at the front. It would have had 1 driver and 1 attendant as well, which, as we know now, would be a conductress. So, and it first started service on the 4th of July, which is American Independence Day, 1829. So yeah, that's when it first entered service. And George Shillibeer was well known as a coach builder. He actually built this bus, and as well as many other buses. And yeah, so there we go. Its first service was a route between Paddington and the Bank of England. And then, of course, went to all the other destinations like Diorama Regent's Park, Paddington to the Bank, and Islington to Somerstown. The lovely thing about this model, I said it's made from wood. It's been handcrafted in wood, hardwood that is, but all the painting, all the omnibus, all the rose roundels, all the rose roundels round there, and round there, and round the other side, and the omnibus is all hand painted. It's all craft hand painted. It's not decals, it's all hand painted. So you can imagine that in 1/12 scale. There's my little finger. You can tell that everything there is very tiny, and it's been done very, very professionally. And as I say, I only know of another 2 of these. So, boy, am I going to look after this. And what an addition to the Shillibeer collection it is. It really is. So, with that, I hope you've enjoyed my update. I hope I've surprised you and shocked you, and shown you something that you've probably never ever seen before. And I hope that you've enjoyed tonight as much as I have. And please, if you wouldn't mind, support everybody that's been on my channel tonight as well, and the others that have been in the chat. Please support them all if you can, and give them a thumbs up, or like their channels, or subscribe to their channels, because I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one that comes along with something that you don't see every day. So, and then lastly, thank you ever so much for viewing my channel tonight. It's been an absolute honor and a pleasure. and a privilege for you to come along and view my channel. And if you do subscribe to my channel, I will subscribe back to yours. So thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, that is.
Sorry. So I was right then, Dave.
Nice one.
Yes.
I guess. I
Yeah.
guessed right.
Yes, you was right. Yes.
Yay!
Yes, you was right.
What he
But
showed,
yeah,
what he showed is that, what he showed is that piece. I thought, yes. Right,
Right, I don't know where Horlicks has gone.
no, I don't know where it's gone at the moment. So
Oh dear.
I just
I know it disappeared before we come back.
did I, right. Well, we'll just give him a few minutes. Do you want to catch up with the chat while Horlicks comes back?
Where was it up to? Do you know where he was?
I think I know where we are. Hang on. Right, so we've got, it doesn't say the name, sorry. So Facebook user, hi Dave. Dave Mark, that's stunning, Dave.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
Dave Welch, wow.
Thank you.
Yorkshire Crafter, wow.
Thank you.
P40F20, wow, Dave, just wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, Chris Davies, yeah, his internet crashed.
Yes, sorry about that, Chris.
It's all right.
It's day off. I don't know what happened. My laptop just went.
David Bassett, it was a horse bus.
Yeah, you was right.
David Bassett just needs some scale model horses to pull it, Dave.
Yeah, I do really, but
yeah, a couple of stallions was all, Dave.
Lovely detail on that omnibus, Dave.
Thank you.
Dave Matt says you've done a grand job restoring it back to its former glory.
Thank you.
And David Bassett, that is amazing, Dave say. And
Thank
I will
you.
say, if you go on eBay and put in ex-museum models, the London Transport Museum currently are selling off photographs of Routemasters, and they're as little as 50p. I mean, there's £1 postage, but if you want to get yourself a little bit of history, then head over and you might be able to pick yourself one up.
Yes, absolutely.
There's one there of a red Routemaster.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So
Very worthwhile. Very worthwhile. I didn't actually get this from the London Transport Museum there.
No.
It was another museum, and so I'm really pleased. And what an addition to our display items when we take them out to different shows. I'm going to be as proud as Punch to display that. As I said, there is a little bit more work to do to it restoration wise, but it's in good hands with me. You know, I'll just take my time. And it actually came in this plastic box behind me in a professionally built case. But what happened was the delivery company that I won't name actually dropped it at some point and smashed it and smashed some of the wheels. And thankfully, the guy that made it, I don't know who made it, but the guy that made it had made it so professionally that 90% of it could be glued back together again. So I only had to make a few little tiny bits, and I only had to glue a couple of smash bits that was there. So I didn't have to do too much to it. So
that's not good, is it?
Right, I'll do YouTube schedule.
Thank you, Mark.
Shall we go?
Appreciated, yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow, Chris Davies World, Ecto 1, Issue 4, Stage 7.
Yeah.
So that's at 8 o'clock on Chris Davies' channel. There isn't any build on Tuesday evening. And then we go to Wednesday. We've got Penny's Pit Stop and Yorkshire Crafter, both on their channels doing the Paint with Diamonds show. That's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I believe they've got a special guest, but I'm not going to say. And then later on, 8 o'clock in the evening, we've got Penny's Pit Stop again. And that is the Part Work show, Routemaster 109, 110. And on Penny's channel, 8 o'clock.
Very good.
And then he's not here, is he? So Thursday's Horlicks, and he's going to be doing his Routemaster 125, and that's at 8 p.m. That's issue 125, not 125 issues. So yeah, check that out on Thursday evening at 8 o'clock. And then Horlicks is live again on Friday, and it's Spitfire issue 15. And that's 8 o'clock on Horlicks' channel. Yeah. And then Saturday, Horlicks again. Spitfire issue question mark.
Oh, heck.
So we don't. I think that's a case of what he gets done on Friday night.
He's a glutton for punishment as well as Horlicks.
Yeah. And then on Sunday, there is no stream at the moment, but I might do my Spitfire on Sunday.
Okay.
And bring that forward.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
Jolly good.
There we go.
I think there's a little bit more chat, and then we can tell good news.
Okay, so Fleetwood J is gone to the right home. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Fair Wayne, that's very nice, Dave.
Thank you.
And Andrew says, wonderful horse bus.
Yeah, it's lovely.
There's a couple of stallions now.
A couple of stallions, yeah, and then we'll be right as rain, won't we?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm gonna let these lots say the thank you and their goodbyes and everything. And well, wow, what a fantastic night we've had. I've really thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope everybody watching and everybody that's been involved with me has enjoyed it as much as what I have. Thank you very much, everyone, for taking part, and thank you for commenting and giving us nice feedback on our builds and everything. It's been lovely. Thank you. So I'll go around in reverse order, and we'll have oh God blimey, where is everybody? Right, so we'll go around to Chris Davies. Well,
yeah, thanks Dave for having me on, and really enjoyed tonight, Dave. It's been really interesting what you're doing, and then Bus is amazing. Keep the good work up. I'll see you all on my channel next week. Tomorrow, I mean.
Tomorrow,
yeah. Give Dave say a good thumbs up, guys, and then like, share, subscribe to our channels as well. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.
Thank you, Chris. Much appreciated. And then we'll go to Dana.
Thank you for having us on the show tonight. It's been a good show.
Well, thanks for coming along, Dana, and showing us your bits and pieces. And it's been an honour and a privilege as always. So you take care, Dana. Thank you. And then we've got Jolly Dave.
You're on.
The spotlight's on you.
Another cracking show. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it tonight. And I hope to be looking forward to seeing you all again in future videos. So, night.
Thank you, Dave. Thanks for everything you've done tonight. And then we've got Steve Owen.
Yeah, well, good night from me. Looks like we're all going to have a busy 2021, so hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you for the invite on the show, and we'll hopefully see you again with some more updates.
Yeah, hopefully so. Thanks ever so much for coming along, Steve. And showing us your bits and pieces as well. It's been marvellous. Thank you. And then we've got Max Mods.
Yeah, so thanks for having me on, Dave. I know we've got a few plans for this year, haven't we, that we've been discussing, so...
Yeah,
we have. So, thanks for having me on. Thanks for letting me show my bits that I've got. I always think that I don't do enough, really.
I don't know about
showing
that.
Things, but it's just the way I am, you know me. A year ago, I didn't even know Dave Say, and he's one of my best friends right now. So, fellow Yorkshireman, we get on very well, and I think what you're doing, Dave, is amazing. So, yeah, keep it up.
Thank you ever so much. and then the guy that's disappeared and come back again. It's Alex.
Oh, do you know what? I've had enough of these technical difficulties. I thought 2021 would be better for this, but I don't know. I just know it blew screens, and well, it was funny because Geordie crashed, then Dano crashed, and then I crashed. I had a blue screen, and then the camera wouldn't load up when I restarted, so I've had to uninstall all my cameras and reinstall them quickly, and then get back on. So I did it pretty quick. Anyway, no, thank you for having me on, and that's amazing. That bus was absolutely amazing. Didn't expect that, and I love the way you hid it behind Christine's bus. That was really, really clever.
That was cool.
Yeah, really, really like that. That's amazing, and just to think that there's only 3 of them that you know of, and you own one of them. That's something, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So. Amazing. So yeah, thank you for having me on, and see you on the next stream or show.
Thank you ever so much for all your help tonight, Alex, and reading out the chat and everything, and
that's all right.
And doing all the bits and pieces. And thank you all for coming along, because I couldn't have done this without you tonight. As you know, I'm not very well, and Christine isn't too well, but we've managed and we've done it, and we've produced a lovely show tonight. Thank you ever so much, everyone. And we're going to be doing something, as I say, once a month, and we're going to be looking at the models that we've all chosen to build, and we'll be giving updates on them. But at the same time, we'll be looking at other channels as well. So if there's another channel out there that's producing plastic models or technical videos on plastic models, or teaching people things like that, or something we can get involved with, then we'll all hopefully be looking at them channels as well, because it's caring and sharing. We want to look around and see what's what. We want to broaden our horizons. We're only playing with models at the moment, but there's models out there that we want to build, and at the moment we haven't probably got the skills or the know-how or anything else, and so we'd like to learn. So if there's something out there that we can learn from, or we can pick up a little tip from, or you can help us out there in Tinterlet land with, please join in with us and see what we're up to. And I'll be bringing another iconic model back to my show when I next come back in about a month's time or so, something like that. So it's a good night from me, and I'm going to let everybody wave goodbye, and then we'll end the show. So thank you ever so much for joining us, and good night, and please give me a good thumbs up, and good night, take care, and keep safe, everyone.
Yeah, just stay safe, and just keep protect the NHS.
No.
Good night now. Take care now.